Welcome back to another video. Now tonight we will be listening to Brat, and it's completely different but also still Brat's, basically the Brat remix album. It is 16 tracks. Every single track is a collaboration with a pretty cool person. I mean, she has released this album like piece by piece almost. So I was really tuned in for Girl So Confusing because that remix is amazing. I was really tuned in for the guest remix, and ever since the concert, I've been really into the Talk Talk remix. I did go to the Brat concert, and it was amazing. It was incredible, and since they ended with Talk Talk, the song Talk Talk for me is like a big deal. Like I'm always bumping that now. So I know those three. The other ones I kind of know. I listened to the album once, but I do want to re-listen to it with you guys to just really feel the album out live. You know, not live, but like on video. So let's begin. Right, 360 remix featuring Robin and Youngling. Great start so far. Very confident, very catchy. We're taking 360 and we're just pushing it to that confidence level. That flow was so good. I got that supersonic push up on her right in your, like I that's a very famous sample. And if you could tell me in the comments where that's from, I would appreciate that because I know that melody. It's very famous, but it sounds perfect on this remix. Young Lean so far, he sounds great. Robin is awesome. Robin is like an icon, a very niche icon for some people. Dancing on My Own is a classic song. Um, and it's really cool that she's like mixing these two artists together because they exist in like different universes. Like you have Robin pop universe and then Young Lean like over here, like maybe like more underground, and she just threw them together and she's the centerfold. So it's Robin, Charlie, Youngling, all of them together. And it's a fun intro and I'm really into it so far. When I'm at the house, yeah, I'm loving that. 365 party girl, loving that. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little lime on a club? Yeah, I'm loving that. When I'm at the house, yeah, I'm loving that. 365 party girl. Alright, track number 2, Club Classics featuring BB Tricks. This is definitely very, very left field niche. Like this is like those sound effects, like that hyperpop style. I guess you would say it's not really hyperpop style. I don't know the name for it, but it's just that general vibe. It's more loose. There's less of a pop melody. It's more so just beats and just rhythms. This is definitely one of those tracks that like pops up around 3 a.m. when you're kind of just in the zone and you're kind of just swaying like this and you're not really listening to the music anymore. It's just kind of there and you're just feeling it. It works for that. I wouldn't really listen to this on the radio. It wouldn't be the first one I pick off this album, but if it's playing throughout the album, it adds that cohesion to this universe, and I would just let it play. Right, track number 3, Sympathy is a Knife featuring Ariana Grande. I'm a huge Ariana Grande fan, so when I realized that they were collaborating together, I like died. um, I do wish the song was catchier and it had more to it, but it's very subdued and it's very like passive aggressive. It's supposed to feel very like bitter-ish kind of, which goes into the tone where it's like somebody's being sympathetic, but they're basically stabbing you with their sympathy. So I understand the metaphor behind it and the choice behind it. I just wish it went harder. They sound great together, and it's nice that Ariana can kind of speak against everything that she's faced with her fans because her fans are very, very mean to her. I don't know why, but they're so mean to her. Like they hate everything about her. Like like there's like 7 million TikToks about how she looks different because she's blonde and like the eyebrows, like I don't, it's such a weird fascination. It's like I understand. So I love that you got a chance to finally speak up about that in this song. All right, this is track number 4. I Might Say Something Stupid featuring the 1975 and John Hopkins. So this is me being very, very biased and picky. I don't like the 1975. I don't like the lead singer. Um, he's been caught saying really weird racist things about Ice Spice and really weird things about Rina Sawayama. He comes off as very pretentious and like condescending. And in general, the vibe of that album is like, yeah, we're better than you, and we think we're indie, and there's just this very weird atmosphere around that musical group that turns me off a lot. And I really liked their first album, like the one with the chocolate song. It was good, but I don't like them, so I don't like this song. Aside from that, it's very slow and it weirdly like kills the vibe off this album. And I can understand that it's supposed to maybe feel a bit more introspective because I Might Say Something Stupid is more of a song about insecurity and introspection, but it like if I'm driving, this song is like the break that just like stops the entire album. So it's just odd to me.
In French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own made-up language. Doesn't matter if I understand. Talk right in my ear, tell me your secrets and fears. Once you talk to me, I'll talk to you and say, we go back to my place. Okay, here's the plan. I wanna fly you out to Amsterdam. I gotta be right there to fuck you ain't no one.
All right, the tripod shook because I was having so much fun. Talk featuring Troy Sivan is a banger. So much fun, such a good song. It's my favorite off of this remix album, I think, just because of how unapologetically wow fun it is. The only complaint I would have is that Dua Lipa doesn't do anything. Like she speaks Spanish, which is really funny and cute as someone that speaks Spanish, and then French. I don't know how her French pronunciation is, so if you're French and you're watching this, let me know. But yeah, it's a fun song. I wish Dua actually sang in the song, but thumbs up, great song.
Wanna speak my name on and on, 'cause I'm just living that life. Made another page just to look at my pics, my tight dress and red lips. I know you want it, I'm just living that life. Linked with Addison on Melrose, bought some cute clothes and wrote this in the studio, 'cause I'm just living that life.
All right, track number 6, Von Dutch, A.G. Cook remix featuring Addison Rae. Addison Rae has had such a weird career arc. She went from cringy TikTok girl and a random Netflix movie that was bad to fun, like pop girl that's like indie but not really indie, and that's hanging out with Charlie and Troy. Crazy like 180, but I like her songs, and I like her here. She sounds great. She sounds like it's fun. It's very catchy. It's very like girly. It's very like I'm living that life. Yeah, I'm a party girl. Like she fits into this universe really naturally. It doesn't feel like she's like forcing it. She generally sounds like a young person that's just partying and having fun, which is exactly what the song is supposed to be. So she did a great job on this remix. All right, track number 7, Everything Is Romantic featuring Caroline Polachek. Fun fact, I actually saw her open for Dua Lipa like years ago. She was okay. She was cool. Um, so like with this song, it's very subtle and very quiet, and Caroline is like slowly opening it. And it's not that that's bad, it's just that it takes too long to get good for me. Like the part that I really love is when she starts harmonizing around the fall in love part, but that's like almost 2 minutes in. So like she takes a long time to get to the meat, to get to the fun part of the song. So if I don't know if it had been quicker to get to that moment, I would have really liked the remix. But it's just such a long, slow start that it kind of kills the vibe for me. And like it's kind of similar to what happened earlier in the album where it was like fun songs and then like that slow song. Talk Talk and Von Dutch were like awesome bops, and then this one kind of just stops you, and that is like strange to me, almost like whoa, like okay, like now it's slow again, and then it's fast again, and it's slow again. I don't know. I mean, I can understand the argument that it has variety, but to me, it's just like whoa, like what just happens?
Even with everything on deck, I'm only thinking about less. Thinking how to move like chess. Maybe release me unimpressed. Maybe I need a reality check. Sometimes no, I just gotta say less. Wanna see my face on love in the press. When I don't, sometimes I get a little depressed.
Right, track number 8, Rewind featuring Bladdy. I don't know how to say their name, so I apologize. I like it. Really good verse, very catchy verse, very like deep, surprisingly, and deep in a way that's not pretentious. Deep in a way that it just goes to the beat, and you just hear the words, and you can connect to the artist. but they're not being too overly dramatic about it. Like, I get it. You want to rewind. You feel like insecure sometimes. You feel depressed at times. Like, I get the message. It goes to the beat. It's good. It's not a 10 out of 10 bop. It's not boring. It's in the middle of the album, so like we're chilling. We're good. We're continuing the vibe.
Now I wanna think about all the good. 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 Now I wanna think about all the good.
Track number 9, So I featuring AG Cook. So this is a tribute to Sophie. Rest in peace, Sophie. You were amazing. So she's just reminiscing on that. It's very deep and very sad. It has a great beats, so it's like that sad, but almost euphoric, but almost like melodic kind of rhythm that we have. Very nice, no complaints. Very good tribute to Sophie, I guess you would say.
My voice was in your head down. She walked like a bitch. When I was 10, someone said that. And it's just self-defense until you're building a weapon. She believed my protection, and now I totally get it. Forgot that inside that icon, there's still a young girl from X.
All right, track number 10, Girls So Confusing, featuring Lord. In my top 5, I forgot to put this song at number 1 because I love the song and I was really tired when I made the top 5. So this is truly my number 1 song off of Brat Remix. So I apologize to those that saw my short and just liked it. Yeah, number 1, perfect song. Amazing, amazing, amazing song. Amazing pop culture moment. Lord and Charlie finally make up in a fun song. like, oh, these lyrics are literally poetry. Like, it's just self defense until you're building a weapon. Bars goes hard, 10 out of 10 lyric. And there's just this genuine feeling that they really mean what they're singing to each other in this song. It's a beautiful song, 10 out of 10, incredible. All right, track number 11, Apple featuring the Japanese House. I really like how they flipped Apple from a TikTok song to like a really sad kind of song. It sounds really good. This is my first like experience with the Japanese House, and I really like it. They sound really nice on this beat. No complaints. Really nice song. All right, track number 12, BTB, Back to Back featuring Tinashe. Weirdly enough, both artists have had like a resurgence lately, which is really cool. And they both popped off like at the same time, and then it's weird, like they're almost parallel. Like, so Boom Clap and Fancy were big in 2014, which kind of helped Charlie blow up, and then Tinashe had 2 on, which was a big hit in 2014. And then they even did Pop That Kitty together in 2015, but that song kind of flopped. And then they both kind of flopped. But then for some reason this year, 2024, Charlie with Brat kind of came back commercially, and then the song Nasty by Tinashe came back commercially, and now they're together again. So it's really cool. It's really nice that people can just come back when they make really good quality music. This is a fun remix, and I really love because we made him boom clap, made him get 2 on lyric, because it's a nice little reference to their own songs and their own success almost. So there's a nice meaning to this where they're saying like, yeah, I've been working hard. Yeah, I come back to back. We made it happen, because it's authentic and it's real. So I really like this.
This one's for all my main guys. This one's for us. This one's for all my main guys. This one's for us and main guys.
Alright, track number 13, Mean Girls featuring Julian Casablancas. Casablancas, I guess. I like it. I really like the funky piano that he has in the beginning. It sounds really good. Dun, 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 dun. And then like his vocals, everything just sounds really catchy. It has a really nice like sound to it. So I like it. I do think it's kind of long though. Like, it could have been shorter, but I like it.
Not supposed to stop when things start working. No. I found love, baby, but I was scared to run out of time. I think about it all the time. Was I made for this?
All right, I think about it all the time. Track 14 featuring Bon Iver. This one is the most introspective song. It's her just imagining her life differently, her wanting to stop at times, her not wanting, her, questioning her place in the world and in the music industry. So I really like the lyrics. I wish the production was a little different though. It's not as fun. I guess it's a weird middle ground where it's like kind of like outside the box and cool production tricks, but not enough to really pump up the song. So it just sounds like a sad song with weird noises in the background. Like they either should have committed to it being completely sad and silence, or they should have made it really fun. But they left it in this really weird middle area where it wants to be a fun song, but it's not at the same time, and it doesn't really work for me, at least. All right, 365, 365, party go. Track 15, 365 featuring Shy Girl. 10 out of 10, Bob, super fun. I loved seeing it and hearing it live when I saw both of them. It's a great song. It's almost too short. I wish there was more of this kind of, it's not necessarily psychotic, but it's just wild almost. Like there's just this like banger kind of rhythm that she has in this one. I wish there was more of that in the whole album. Super fun song, great remix. Shy Girl, you did a great job in the concert and in this song. All right, track number 16, guest featuring Billie Eilish. So let's address the drama, right? Both albums were blocked by Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has done this really strange campaign where she spent all summer releasing a $5 version of the same album with a new track on top. And I mean, I like Taylor. I saw Taylor. I hated the new album, but I like her discography. I just think it's boring that this has been like her promotional tactic. I wish it was just more fun, I guess. Like if you're gonna promotionally like, you know, launch your album to everyone's face, make it fun, make it like more innovative. Don't just keep throwing another version of it. Like do something else. Because I do like there's something about her extreme capitalism that like endears her to me. She has this like need to be like the number one person, and a part of me just really fucks with that. Like I love that she just continues to try to be the number one to the point where she had to squash Charlie and Billy from hitting number one in the charts. But I'm saying all of this because this song is supposed to be a jab at that at the end, where she's saying like you want to guess the address of the party we're at. Like they're kind of like waving into Taylor's face that they're still cool, which I guess some could call immature, but I just find that super fun. Like I'm sorry, you could call me problematic. This is fun. Like the girl, I love it when the girls fight. The girl like fight, like make some drama. Like let's all watch, cause we're the audience. Like okay, like give us a show. Like fight Taylor. Okay, now fight Charlie. Like fight Billy. Like whatever. Like get into it. Make the music fun. Make it passive aggressive. Make it, you know, it's fun. So a song like this is just fun. Like it adds to pop culture and it just keeps the world moving. It's a fun song, and I love the passive aggressiveness of it. Honestly.
Like, ooh, these bitches rip off. Wish they could be OG, they not. We going psycho, we going off. Yeah, me and Charlie, we the party girl gods. Oh, baby, you mad? Watching me win. Do we?
Whoa. Okay. Whoops. My bad. It went to 316 next for some reason. But let's get back to Spring Breakers featuring Kesha. Kesha, free Kesha. We support Kesha. I love Kesha. She's like amazing. But Charlie and Kesha collaborating is so great because I feel like they're basically like Kesha was the 2010 party girl and now Charlie's the 2024 party girl, and it's like mother and daughter colliding almost. Similar aesthetics, similar like meanings in their songs. And Kesha herself is a strong woman that has survived like assaults and has had to move labels and fight to put her music out. So it's really awesome of Charlie to support Kesha in this way. And it's really awesome of Kesha to kind of grace this album with her aesthetic because she's the OG party girl. She was here before Charlie XCX was like. It was a great era. Like she had just back to back smash bangers, and in her time, I guess you would say. But yeah, that's great. I love the backstory. I love the collaboration. Love the environment between the two singers. It's a fun track, and it really adds on to it. Thumbs up. And we have finished listening to the Brat remix album. Brat, and it's completely different, but also still Brats. I liked it a lot. I will say that I still prefer the original for some of the songs, but then some of the other songs I like the remixes. So honestly, I'll probably just make a playlist of the ones that I like from the remix album and the ones that I like from the original album, and then that will be like my personal Brat like playlist because some of them are better in the original, some of them are better in the remix. But this entire era of Brat, though, has been amazing. Like watching Charlie just continue to go on and on with collaborations and just her really just hitting like the culture has been really cool because she has been an underdog for so long and she's finally getting the love that she has deserved for a while. She has been behind the scenes for a lot of songs without most people realizing it. Like she's either had a songwriting credit or a production credit, but she's a genius. She's been everywhere and she is amazing at this. So we love you, Charlie XCX. Thank you for gracing us with Brats, and it's completely different, but also still Brat. Thank you for gracing us with the original Brat and everything else you've given us so far. But I had a great time listening to this remix album. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.